Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very special one because as you can see, this look is very minimal, very clean, very simple. This is my running errands look when I need to get out the door in like 15 minutes. I'm that girl who's either no makeup or like fully beat face, and it's taken me some time to feel comfortable to find that middle ground. When I wear no makeup, I be looking rough. I'll go out in like PJs, hair's a mess, and just no makeup. And I'm like, Sophie, you need to get it together. You are 26 and you can still look presentable and just do a very simple, fast look. If you're not the type to kind of do this look, I think it takes some time, but the more you do it, you feel more and more comfortable in your skin, and I'm trying to get to that journey, you know? But this video is in collaboration with Supergoop. If you guys have not heard of them, they are an amazing brand that creates very innovative sunscreen products. I absolutely love their products. You guys have to check out their site. It's amazing. So thank you guys so much for collaborating with me on this video. And yeah, if you guys are interested on how to get this running errands, no makeup look, then keep on watching. All right, so let's move straight into skincare. The first product that I'm gonna take is by Fresh, and it's the Rose Floral Toner. I really like this because it's made out of pure rose water and it smells so good. So I'm gonna do a few spritz. Now, toner is so important because when you freshly wash your face, you're stripping away all the moisture, and a toner really just helps balance the pH levels of your skin. So I'm just gonna kind of pat that in there so it just sinks in a little faster. Next, I'm going to be using a serum, and I'm using Origins Plantscription Anti-Aging Power Serum. I'm just gonna do about 1.5 pumps. I love this product because it's great for all skin types and it's anti-aging. You know, I'm just trying to preserve the youth. And for my moisturizer, I'll be using Odacite's Oleosum's Time Release Delivery Cream. That's a long name. I'm gonna do only 1 pump of this because it goes a long way. Now, this product has a time release formula. So what that means is it's pretty much going to release moisture throughout the day. So it keeps you nice and hydrated. And I love their products because it's all plant-based and organic, so huge fan of that. Next, it's time to prime my face for my makeup application. And today I'll be using Supergoop's Smooth and Poreless 100% Mineral Matte Screen. Now, if you guys haven't heard of Supergoop, it's an amazing brand, and I'm not just saying that. I've been using them since the beginning of the year, and I posted them on Instagram and they reached out to me to collaborate, and I'm so grateful because it's really one of those brands that I believe in. I feel like there's not another brand doing what they're doing. So pretty much they carry a lot of products with SPF, but it's a very innovative approach. They have SPF mousse, invisible SPF, setting powder SPF, so it makes it very exciting to incorporate SPF into your daily skincare routine, because I feel like what's on the market right now is pretty generic and there's not a hype about SPF, you know? No one really talks about it as much, but it's so important for your skin. I also love that all their products are oxybenzone, paraben, and cruelty-free. So I'm just gonna start off with a dime-sized amount. Now, this is a 100% mineral matte primer. I don't think I've ever had a primer with this kind of consistency. It's very airy, very moussey. Not only does this product protect your skin from UVA and UVB rays, but it also protects your skin from that blue light. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, even your computer, when you're on it, there's this blue light that can actually damage your skin, and this is going to protect it from that as well. So this is an amazing SPF and primer just to wear for your everyday use. All right, now that I'm all primed, it's time to move on to concealer. Now, because this is a very natural look, I'm not gonna go ham on the concealer at all. I'm just going to use a little bit to conceal these dark areas and just to brighten up my face a little bit. Today I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and this is in the shade Nude. And I'm gonna apply this right under the eyes. I do a dot on my eyelids just to conceal some of the veins. A little bit on my nose and on my problem areas. And I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender to blend this out. So like I said, I try to conceal to a minimum just to keep it nice and fresh and airy. So I'm just gonna pounce this into my skin, make sure it's all blended out. Moving along to foundation now, when I'm in a rush and I need to leave the door in like 15 minutes, I gravitate towards a powder foundation because it's just so easy to apply. And this one in particular is amazing. This is the Bare Minerals Blemish Rescue. Now I go in between the shade light and fairly light. If you have acne prone skin, highly recommend this because it has really great ingredients to help tame down your pimples. And I find that if I wear this all day, I went on the plane with this as well, I did not break out at all. So I really love this product. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the cap here. The Fairly Light is a bit more neutral, and then the light has a nice yellow tone, but it's a bit tanner than I am, so we're just gonna mix the two. And I find that taking a fluffy brush is just the easiest way to apply it all over my face and then hit out the door. I'm just gonna throw my brush in there, tap the excess off, and apply it really quickly. This powder is like a medium to full coverage. You can definitely layer it on. And even though it's a powder, it doesn't give me that crazy powdery finish, which is what I like, especially for a natural look. I just want it to look like my skin, but a little bit enhanced. So I'm taking the Fairly Light shade and I apply this around my eye area. Do you guys see how quickly I'm applying this? I know it seems like I'm being rough, but it's a very soft brush. Now I'm going to fill in my brows, my very sad brows. I'm gonna start by just brushing them upwards and out. And this pencil that I'm using is by MAC. This is their eyebrow styler in brunette. Going to fill in the outer part of my brows. I just do really small light strokes. When you're going for that no makeup look, I personally don't like to have a really strong brow. I think it just stands out too much. But with that being said, I'm not mad at a little definition. I find that when you just use a pencil for the outer part of the brow and use a powder towards the front, it just gives it a really natural look. Now I'm going to take a powder to fill in the front. And the powder I'm using is no surprise here. It's the Anastasia Brow Duo in Caramel. Now taking the lighter shade, I'm going to fill in the front parts of my brow. And I start towards the bottom and kind of flick it up. And then taking the darker shade, I go over the outer part of the brow, just following my natural shape. And now I'm gonna take my MAC Brow Gel in Clear, and I'm just gonna set my brows so that it stays in place. I like to brush up the front part of the hairs and just tame the rest down. Now for my eyes, we're gonna keep it very simple, which is unlike me. We're just gonna enhance it a tiny smidge by curling my non-existent lashes. And a little tip, to give you a nice U curl, you need to curl it in like 3 different spots. So you start off at the base, move it down a bit, curl it in the middle, move it down a bit, and then curl it at the end. Okay? Gives you a nice like U curl. Whereas if you just curl it at the base, it'll be like that 90-degree angle, and you want more of a realistic curl. For mascara, I'll be using the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. And this formula is amazing, especially if you have very thin, short lashes like I do. It helps to add that volume and it keeps the curl in for a while. I'm just going to apply this at the base. I don't like to apply too much mascara on my eyes because it weighs my lashes down and they'll just go thick and start going downwards. So I think just a little bit enhances it enough so that it keeps the curl and it adds just a little bit of definition. Taking it right at the base and lightly applying it. Aren't my lashes so thin and cute? And I just take a tiny bit on the bottom. Surprisingly, my bottom lashes are pretty long. At least I got blessed in one department. So that's about all I'm gonna do with the eyes. Give my little lashes a push. And for bronzer, I'm going to be using my go-to by Benefit, the Hula Bronzer. Love this guy. I'm not gonna be doing any intense contouring, just a nice glow all over my face. Hit the cheeks, bring it down to my jaw. Take a bit on my forehead to warm that up a bit. And I'm gonna take a little bit on my nose. And for blush, I'll be using this really pretty peachy color from Bare Minerals called That Peach Though. And apply this to the apples of my cheeks. Well, not really the apples because I have a rounder face and that can tend to look a little bit clowny, but towards the outer parts. And this just adds a nice flush of color. Add a little bit on the nose because that's just cute. And for highlight, I'll be using MAC's Extra Dimension Skin Finish called Oh Darling. This very, very pretty gold color. And apply this to the high points on my face. I'm not gonna go too highlight crazy, but I do wanna add some nice dew back into the skin since we just mattified it out. Take a little bit on this side. I like to take my finger, put it down my nose bridge and on my cupid's bow. And I even take a little bit on the brow bone. And lastly, for my lips, I'll be taking Fresh Sugar Lip Caramel Hydrating Balm. And I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and just pat that in there. I love this stuff. It smells so good. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of color to my lips with a lip liner. I'll be using Flower Beauty and this is in Nude. It's like my lip color, but better. Just a little bit like that. And to top it off, just want a little bit of gloss. And I'll be using this Lip Punch by Ashley & Co. So it's not really a gloss, it's chapstick, but it has a really pretty glow. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and apply that. Cool. And just to set everything, I'll be using MAC's Fix Plus in Matte. And this is just gonna lock everything in place. I also like to use this because it really just gets rid of that powdery finish that you have at first. All right, you guys, there you have it. This is the completed look. I know this is very different for me to do, but like I mentioned, I've just been trying to embrace more of that natural look when I can, because every day I just don't have time to beat my face to the gods, you know? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much to Supergoop for partnering up with me. If you guys are interested in checking out any of their products, I will link them down below. And if you aren't subscribed, press that subscribe button and join the family today. You can also turn on the bell notification if you guys would like to be alerted when I upload. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.